long way. But look, even after all these years of innovation and advancement in this field of technology, especially in these cameras, they're still not as good as these bigger ones. But there are some companies that are trying to, bridge the gap between these two. Like, for example, coming up with lenses and stabilizers for smartphones. So one of these companies is Sirui. They manufacture these auxiliary smartphone lenses that are compatible with almost every smartphone. I've got a set of these 3 lenses by Sirui. They come with this little smartphone clip adapter that can be attached to literally every phone out there. Hi everyone, this is Neeraj from Techie Tech Tech, and I'll be reviewing these Sirui smartphone lenses in the first episode of 360 under 360. Once we unbox it and we get this hard shell padded box that has logo on it. It comes with a blue carabiner. That means basically you can attach this thing at the back of your backpack or anything like that. It comes with this universal clip that basically makes it compatible with almost every smartphone out there. And the best part, what I really like about this clip is it's got a little rubberized coating on both the sides. That means your phone won't be getting any sort of scratches or marks on it. Once we open up the little box over here, we get this microfiber cloth. These 3 lenses sitting in the padded case. Comes with a wide angle lens, a macro lens, and a telephoto or portrait lens. Let's move on to our first lens. It's an 18mm wide lens. It comes with both a cover for its front lens element and a small cap for its back lens element. And it's got a focal length of 18mm that basically converts the 28mm that is the most commonly found focal length on every smartphone. What I really like about this lens is that there's barely any sort of distortion in it. Like I tested these lenses in all sort of lighting conditions, in rainy days, cloudy, sunny days. I even took a bunch of long exposures with these. For example, if you're into street photography and all, and I'm pretty sure you can just forget your camera at home and just take this lens and this adapter with you and you'll be fine with it. Before we move on and review the next lens, what I want you to know is that these lenses are made from aircraft grade aluminum. Pretty good. Okay, so there are 2 things that you need to know about this lens. It's got a focal length of 60mm full length with a 40-degree field of view, and the second thing is it remains very sharp and gives you shallow depth of field. That means vocalicious. Okay, so moving on to the third lens, that is one of the cutest lenses over here. Basically it's a 10x macro lens. Cute because of its little shape and the hood that it comes with, as well as the red color. Yeah, it's cute, it's pretty cute. Okay, so it gives you a view angle of 75 degrees and 10x zoom, and it has little than 1% distortion. That is a very big number claimed by Sirui, but look, I tested these in several lighting conditions, in outdoor, indoor, and moving on to the next section, that is how to use these lenses. They're pretty easy. Like, just align this screw with this hole, slide.
2 hours later.
Screw over here to this little track over here, and then just rotate until you hear a little click. There you go. That means it's fixed. Now all you need to do is just simply attach it over to your smartphone and you're good to go. Now detaching the lens, Control Z. There you go. They're very easy to attach, they're very easy to remove, and plus they're not that heavy. So that's a very good perk if you're using a smartphone stabilizer like the Xeon Smooth 4. To conclude the first episode of 360 and 360 and the review of these Sirui smartphone lenses, I would suggest if you're into photography or filmmaking, you need to get these lenses. And one thing I forgot to mention about is the price of these lenses. They cost almost as half the price of Moment lens. Yeah, I'm not kidding. The link to buy these lenses is in the description below. You can have a look at them, and I've also included a link to a gallery where you can see the full resolution sample images and time lapses I shot with these lenses. How do I end this video? Okay, so if you like this video, or would like to see, or what would you like to see in the next episodes of 360 and the 360, do let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.